takes the lead. This time we're going to finish the job.
I've seen enough. There's no way that just happened. These Maple Leafs, they're back. The Leafs are so back, and they're playing some good hockey. And it might not be the best, cleanest hockey that you've ever seen, but they're so back, and I am jacked. What a win for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I felt good about that one. That's a huge comeback win against the team that, yes, has been struggling. And when you look at the standings, they aren't doing well, but that's a hot team in the Winnipeg Jets. They have been winning games. I believe they won 4 straight heading into tonight. Connor Hellebuck had a good game, and the Leafs battled back. Determination, perseverance, and they won the game. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened to him, but Austin Matthews is so back. He's never been more back. He is so back. He looks good. I'm jacked. It's a random Saturday night game in the middle of the season, in the middle of January. They need to pick up as many points as they can. They squandered an extra point last game. They stole a point in this game. I love to see it. This was a good game. Great comeback win. I'm happy. We're so back. We are so back. I mean, again, this is not the cleanest hockey I've ever seen. Has this organization seen better, prettier hockey? Yes, but that's exactly the point. That is exactly the point. They're scoring dirty, ugly goals. They're finding ways to win. And they're also finding ways to lose against Vegas on Thursday. But besides that, we feel good tonight. We're feeling good. Domi with the overtime win. I mean, Matthews, man. He's making plays. He looks dominant. This is the guy we needed. I'm so jacked about how they came back in that game. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Robertson had a good game. I thought Cowan had a good game. Look at Lawton firing up the boys at the end. You guys don't think Lawton was worth it to trade for that guy? I'm fired up, guys. Welcome everybody into the chat. Shane, what's going on? Prophet, everybody in here. What a game. Lawton firing up the boys at the end. He didn't like the fact that Velarde dove there, and he was going to let him know. You need a guy like that on your team, in the locker room, on the ice. He's winning faceoffs. He's dangerous on the PK. Oh my God. They actually look like a team. I feel like I'm not overreacting. Well, I'm overreacting a little bit. Let's be honest. They found a way to lose on Thursday. But even then, on Thursday, they look like a team. Like they're coming together as a team. There's a framework there. They need to add more pieces. They have to make a trade. This defense core is not going to cut it. But besides all that, they just look like everybody is coming together and everybody has a role and everybody plays the same way. I am falling in love with it. I love it. And it's not going to be pretty. But winning the Stanley Cup is not pretty. Now, I was watching the game tonight and I'm like, I don't know if this team has it to win the Stanley Cup as currently constructed. However, you can still feel good about a win like that. I'm fired up. Whew. What did everyone feel about that? Hildeby, thoughts on Hildeby? Thought he was good. Not bad. I think that he's kind of hit, like he's plateaued a little bit in terms of like what we expect. And like sometimes you'll let in goals where you go, really? I thought he was good. So Shane, celebrating being a member of Leafs Digest for the last 21 months. Thank you, Shane. Shane, tonight, I mean, they give out the belt after everyone, but I'm giving out my belt tonight, and that is to Mr. Shane Turner. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate your support on the channel. You have been fantastic over the last 2 years, 3 years. What a game. What a comeback. And Shane, spreading the wealth again. Thank you so much. Look at this. I mean, we are just... Look at this. Everybody say thank you to Shane in the chat. Shane with the 10 gifted members. We got Captain Matthews going for you here. Also get some music bumping tonight because we're feeling good. We got some music in the background. What a win. So I threw it to the chat. Thoughts on Hildeby tonight? And again, you know what, Shane? I'm going to hit one more time. Thank you, sir. Spreading the wealth. This is what I love about this community. Spreading the wealth. Gifting 10 members. I appreciate you, Shane. But this was a fantastic win. Hildeby was great. Riley ain't good, guys. That's a problem. That is a problem. Radislav, nice to see you again tonight. What time is it where you are? Nice to see you. But you're right. Michelli had a good game as well. I thought he played very well. Jose, nice to see you as well. By the way, which game does he get? Stolars. Okay, let's talk about it. We got Stolars. Let's look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule. Leaf schedule. Because I know it's coming up next week. A lot of tough games. Monday on Prime Hockey, by the way, guys. Let's keep that in mind. You got the Red Wings as well. I mean, I think you give him the Red Wings, if I'm being honest. You could give him either the Wild or the Red Wings, but I'm giving Joseph Woll Vegas on Friday. So that's just the way I see it. Jose with the $20 donation. Thank you very much, Jose. Appreciate support on the channel. You got any snow out there in Buffalo? We got quite a bit of snow here in Toronto the last 2 days. And I'm sorry if you are a Bills fan. If anybody's a Bills fan in here, I'm very, very sorry. That is a tough way to lose that game. But yeah, Stolars, I think I would give him... Let me know in the chat how you feel about that. I think I'd give him Detroit, but I think I'm giving Woll the redemption game against the Golden Knights. And I don't want Stolars' first game back to be that emotional. It's going to be crazy on Friday. So, thank you again, Jose. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much, sir. I feel like Riley will show up in the playoff. He always kind of does, though, right? Like, that's the thing I always juggle with. I'm like, I love Morgan Riley because he, like, shows up when it matters, when it really, really matters. But, man, he makes some, like... I thought he was going to cost him a game again tonight in overtime. I really thought it was getting there. But, yeah, Bo Bichette, man, is a Met. Sucks. Suck. I have a Bo Bichette jersey, man. Like, what am I going to do with that now? I can't wear it. You know, I can't wear it to a game. Gotta get a new one. Gotta get a new Jays jersey. Probably Vladdy. That would be the safe play, right? They just gave him $1 billion. What else we got here? Love Michelli and OEL. I know Profit's in here. Profit and I, not to pump my own tires, but I'll give the credit to Profit as well. A few others here in the chat, the regulars. I know you guys have also always been Michelli truthers. I've said it since go back to the summer. I said it was a good trade. It's turning. It looks great right now. I know he was scratched, and there was something Berube wanted more out of him. I love Michelli. I love what he brings to the lineup. He was good again tonight. I believe he had at least a point tonight. We can check it here. This, by the way, I mean, just a work of art. This is just, I mean, let's find a museum and hang this in the museum. Like, look, this is beautiful. I mean, this is good too. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful stuff. This is beautiful. Anyway, get to the box score. Max Domi with a 2-point game. He was fantastic. McMahon with a great tip in. McMahon's been great. Matthews with a 2-point game again. And another plus. OEL with a fantastic offensive performance, and OEL has looked good all season, probably their best defenseman. And then obviously Hildeby with a great game. So lots to like. Obviously Yarncroke in this one because William Nylander missing this game due to injury. Nylander's also doubtful for Monday, so this is turning into something a little bit more significant than I thought, but nonetheless, still all right. Nick Robertson looked good. I mean, like, this is my point. When they've been winning this year and finding a way to win, you can almost go up and down the lineup and go, everybody played pretty well. Like, you like games out of a lot of guys. Now, one thing I wanted to point out too, Phil Myers played 9 minutes tonight. Jake McCabe played 25. OEL played a lot of time as well. So, some interesting, and even against Vegas, some interesting usage and deployment. Anyway, Michelli was a +1 tonight. He had no points. That was my point. But anyway, my main point is hang this in a museum, please. Thank you. We'll get back to the chat here. Yes, there's a storm coming next week, Jose. Well, I wish you the best, sir, because we got a lot of snow here as well. Love Michelli, OEL. Michelli is Radislav's favorite. Shane has a Bo Bichette jersey as well. Shane, I am so sorry. What are we going to do with those jerseys? Radislav, yes, Radislav is a Michelli truther as well. We're gonna get a graphic going. We're gonna get t-shirts made. I'm gonna get t-shirts made, and everybody jump on the train now. Just like the Benoit train left the station last year, pretty early. You want to jump on this train as soon as possible. So if you missed the Benoit train last year, it left a little while ago. You're gonna want to hop on the Michelli. We'll figure out a name for it. Maybe not the train. We'll figure out a name for it. We'll get t-shirts made. But hop on now, because by the end of the season, it's going to be old, just like the Benoit thing. You hop on now. You don't want to be too late. So let's get that going. Domi played a great game as well. I totally agree, Jonathan. Matthews, OEL, and Domi. Domi had a great game. Domi had a great game. For as much slack as he, takes. Michelli is like a hybrid of Nylander and Marner. Not as good, but yes, the type of player. Like, his vision is incredible, man. He'll pull up and then like he hits somebody that you didn't even see on TV. Like I'm such a big fan of his game, his vision. He's a smart player. Montreal just came back from down 2 goals late in the third. Thank you, Jonathan. I was wondering what happened in that game because they were down late in the third there, and they came back 2 goals. Yes, that was Shane that was giving out the memberships. Everybody say thank you to Shane, OG of the channel. Appreciate you, Shane. Everybody drop your thank yous. And thank you for the love on the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Without you guys, it doesn't work, right? That's what it is. So without you guys watching and interacting here in the chat, it does not work. Also, keep in mind, next Friday, Vegas Golden Knights are in town. Mitch Marner's back. I will be live for the full game. So come hang out during the game. I'm sure it's going to be an eventful one. I would say an emotional one. And we all know what's going to happen, and it's going to be a spectacle. So we'll see what happens there. But that's as close to a must win excuse me, game as it gets. You have to win that one, especially because of what happened Thursday night. So, Leafs need Connor McDavid. Yes. 49ers are losing 24-6. Well, I made some picks earlier this weekend, and it's not looking good. I had the 49ers, even though they do have some key injuries. Although Sam Darnold's not playing. That was a significant, thing that came out this morning. Bow jerseys will be sold at Winners soon. Oh, they're already on the shelves today. They are already 50% off. Actually, no, 15. Come on. We can't be just giving these away, right? Like, these organizations have to make their money, I guess, right? And you can't be just giving jerseys away, even though he doesn't play for the team anymore. 15, very generous. It will be payback. It's going to be a great game. I'm very excited for Friday. I also don't understand why it's not Saturday. Like there was something fishy happened there. I don't know why it's not Saturday. And the Leafs do play an afternoon game on Sunday against the Avs. That, by the way, that game is going to be a disaster. Keep that in mind. I believe it's 1:30, right? 1:30 start. 1:30 start at home on Sunday after the Mitch Marner return against the Avalanche. That game is going to be a disaster. That is going to be the most scrambly hockey you've ever seen in your life. It's going to be an awful game because the Leafs don't play afternoon games. None of these guys that have been here for years are used to these afternoon games. So it's going to be one of the worst games you've ever seen. Which will be, makes for must-see TV. It'll be good. Yeah, Crankbait. Nice to see you tonight, by the way, as well. Thursday was stolen. Yes, that is right. That should have been 2 points. Tough loss. But tonight, they made up for it. We get this. I mean, this is just a beautiful image. I mean, Domi scores. He's ready to celebrate. Matthews was celebrating harder. Matthews in general celebrates harder with other people score than he does. He was about to celebrate hard. You got Connor Hellebuck just spinning out of control. Connor Hellebuck is doing Booker T's spin-a-rooney in the crease, and the Leafs have just scored in overtime. Like, it doesn't get better than this. This is a fantastic photo. This is fantastic. I'm going to frame this, and it's going to go behind me right there on the wall. That's what we need. More of that. That was fantastic stuff. And yes, Jose, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that like button. Help the channel continue to grow. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Get to stay up to date with everything going on with the Leafs. And obviously, we'll be streaming as much as we can. I'll try to do as many post-game streams as I can. I will not be available Wednesday. So when they play Detroit, we won't have anything for that. But, Monday we might have a post-game show. So tune in for that. And definitely will be live the entire game against Vegas on Friday. That's a big one. So tune in for that one. Yeah, Hildeby, I talked about it a few minutes ago. Hildeby was like, he was good. Like, I think he's hit, for what he is, he's hit, what's it called? Like, he's plateaued a little bit. but I think he's going to be fine. He'll be fine. He'll continue to work on things in the summer. He's going to come back even better next year. And I really really like what I've seen out of his growth so far. He's been fantastic. So awesome stuff. But again, like he looks great some nights, and then there's some nights where you're like, there's the inexperience, right? And that tonight was like a little shaky. But they come out with the win, man. They come out with the win. You got to feel good about it. It's a big comeback win too. Persevere through that, being down, and just that resilience and that composure, even though there was no composure at the end. Like Lawton's absolutely losing his mind. So Berube was losing his mind when they won. Like he was on the ice. I don't know if he was giving it to the official, but he was giving it to somebody. Like, man. But just don't forget as we head into another busy week, guys. A lot of people are saying that they're still not going to make the playoffs. A lot of people are doubting the Leafs. I want you all to know that as of right now, as they've headed into this new year, and we are now 17 days into this new year, the Leafs, I'm officially naming the Leafs, and people have been saying it for a few days now, so it's not new. The Leafs, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you with this. Short one tonight. The Leafs are a wagon. They're a wagon. They're a wagon. And you want to hop on the wagon. Because if you hop on later, that's not the fun thing to do. Everybody's going to hop on it later. If they make the playoffs, everybody saw it last April. Oh, everybody's talking about the Leafs all of a sudden, right? No, come on. They're a wagon, and you want to hop on the bandwagon early. So why not do it now? You want to hop on the Benoit train as well. I've seen comments recently, by the way, that we hate Benoit. Does this look like we hate Benoit? Where did this come from? Where did this narrative come from that we hate Simone Benoit? That doesn't exist. We love Simone Benoit here. Can they upgrade on Simone Benoit? Yes. But we love Simone Benoit here. We also love Michelli. I just wanted to throw that out there. Hop on the bandwagon before it's too late. The Leafs are a wagon. They're winning games. They look good. They're going to drop games. They lost that one in Vegas. The one in Utah was, I didn't even see the end of the game, right? It's just one of those. But, yeah, crankbait we have. But you have to continue to stay on the wagon. I've seen too many people hop off. You have to believe. Let's get back on. This is a good team. Matthews is back. He looks good. He scored again tonight. And I thought he actually got that deflection at the end. I thought he had a 2-goal game again. But 5 out of possible 8 points for the Leafs on their 4-game road trip. One of them was a back-to-back after playing Colorado, in which they beat Colorado. You got to be happy about this road trip. It went pretty well. You should have had one extra point. Should have been 6 of 8. Should have been 6 of 8 against Vegas. You can't lose that game. But they won this one, and it's okay. We're feeling good tonight. So, Jose Domi scored the overtime goal. Domi. And it was a nice one. As you can see here, it was a nice feed from Matthews across, because Morrissey was completely taking Matthews away, and he was going to be forced. He was going to be forced to shoot it, but then like the angle wasn't great. You could tell, but he still got the puck over to Domi, and it's a wide open net. And like I said, if you've ever watched WWE, WWF, Booker T, Spinaroonie in the crease by yours truly, Connor Hellebuck. Fantastic stuff. So, Domi got the overtime winner. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave it there. Nice to check in post game. We will see you guys for another video tomorrow. Of course, there's some interesting. I'll leave you with this. The Leafs, I believe Brad Treliving is negotiating something through the media right now, which I think is pretty interesting. We're gonna have a video on it tomorrow, and I think there's something up with Stolars. Stay tuned for our video tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I think something's happening. There's a lot of trade chatter around the league. The Rangers are about to just close up shop for the season. And we know that the Bruins are allegedly going to be trading for Rasmus Andersson. Stuff's happening. There's going to be a trade. The Leafs want a defenseman. It could actually be Luke Shen. I definitely think there's smoke there. And I think it actually makes sense compared to Dougie Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton could work, but you're giving up way more assets for Dougie Hamilton. So we will see. We will see. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. Great Saturday. Big win by the Leafs. Austin Matthews is back. The Leafs are back. Tell your friends. Tell your parents. Whoever it is. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for another video. And again, post-game stream Monday. No stream on Wednesday. We'll be live for the entire game Friday against the Vegas Golden Knights and Mitch Marner. That's going to be a great one. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Digest your daily dose of gold. Stories of old, where legends are told. From first pop drop to the season's full. Tune in and watch the drama unfold.